Awesome. Well, I'm so glad to be here to do this, to have so many of us on here that have such a passion for what we do, and have such an amazing community. And just this right here, like just these smiling faces, just it like makes me so happy to know that there are so many of us within this team, within this organization that show up for ourselves, that show up for each other, that show up for other women who, may have initially been just a stranger from the internet. And now we've built some pretty amazing relationships and friendships and so much more that have come from coaching. So if you don't know who I am, my name's Ashley Roberts. I just had my 5-year coach anniversary in September, which seems completely crazy because it just seems like 5 years has gone by so fast. And yet it just seems like yesterday I just signed up as a awkward little baby coach that didn't know what I was doing and didn't really have much of a vision for a business or anything related to it, because I just was like, I just want to kind of get my body back and feel good. And maybe if I can inspire a couple women to do the same, great. If I could maybe I had gone from working full-time as a nurse to coming home. We had moved. I wasn't contributing to our family's income anymore. And I just felt guilty. And I had a wonderful have a wonderful husband who is super supportive. If I say things like that, it'll probably be had. And he was never woman, get to work. But I just felt guilty. I just felt like I wasn't doing anything. Raising children is doing something. Contributing to your family is doing something. Am I right? It takes a lot to be a mom. But yet I didn't have a paycheck coming in, so I didn't feel like I was doing enough. So being a coach, it wasn't about the income, but I was like, you know what? If I can cover the groceries one month, that would be a huge victory for me. Or here's my husband going, you're not buying that Shakeology. That's way too expensive. And I'm like, oh, watch me. I will make some money and I will pay for that Shakeology. It started just with a very small spark, and that spark has turned into flames and flames of just an amazing fire between so many women, and I love it, and I am so very grateful for it. It took me a couple years to really, and what's beautiful about being a coach is that it is absolutely what you make it. There is no job description that says you have to be all in 100%. You have to work 40 hours a week. There is no job description that says you can do this when you want, whenever you want, how long, how short, all of that stuff. It's totally what you make it. And I've been every kind of a coach possible. I've been a hobby coach. I've had really just down times in my life where I haven't wanted to do anything. I've been all in. I've been full-time. I've been part-time. I've been everywhere in between. I've been on my phone and my computer way too much and not communicating with my husband and having arguments about why are you on your phone so much and not communicating about what I'm really doing, to, saying, look at these transformations. Look at what this girl in my group just achieved this month. Look at this person that has done this and accomplished this and have shared my vision. And I can tell you, if you have a vision for something bigger, sharing it with people around you is so much better than keeping it to yourself, especially your significant other. It took him to see what I was doing to really grasp what I was doing, because I was just over here doing my thing. I've worked, through full-time nursing school and coached on the side. And now I got to a point where I was able to basically retire myself from the nursing profession. And now this is my job. This is my full-time job. And I don't work full-time hours by any means, but I have fortunately given myself the ability to do this my own terms when I want. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that and kind of what it takes, because You can certainly sign up as a coach to get the 25% discount and, save $30 a month on Shakeology and save money on your performance line and all of the other stuff. You can certainly sign up as a coach to, have, your sister join you and, reap the benefits from that. Or, you can sign up as a coach to go all in and build a team. Like I said, there's so many different opportunities with this business that you really can kind of make it whatever you want. And at one point, if you're like, you know what, I'm all in. And then a month later, you're like, you know what, I need to take a breather. We're still here to support you. But a little bit about like what it takes, because I think a lot of the common questions that we get are like, what do I have to do? How much work does it require? Like, what kind of hours am I putting in? Do I have to sell stuff? Like, do I have to bug my family and like, just annoy people? And I don't think that's the case at all. Sure. I mean, certainly like you can do all those things if you want to. But we are a team of and a business of helping people find a solution for something that they're struggling with. And, we don't push a quick fix. We don't push, gimmicky weight loss products. We don't push, claims that, this is going to magically transform your anything. It's like legit health and fitness. You need accountability. We got your back, sister. And that's it. And I think everybody can benefit from that. I mean, I know everybody can benefit from that. I know everybody can benefit from having accountability. I know we all are here for that very reason. And we all show up, at 5:30 in the morning, 6:30 most days on Zoom, that, we work out together and we sweat and we support each other and we just keep going because things are so much better when you have people in your corner. And that's how I feel about coaching. When you sign up to be a coach, there's no requirement that says you have to sign up X amount of people every month and sell X amount of dollars every month. And you don't have a minimum sales quota to meet. You don't have a minimum recruiting people number to meet. You just can do your own thing with it. And I think that's what's so cool about this business is that it's very laid back, unless you want to take it to the next level. And then we are going to just rock and roll together. There are so many different coaches on our team that have different goals and different visions. And I think that's what's beautiful is that you can find somebody that you can connect with and you can say, you know what, like, I really kind of want to do this. Awesome. Well, this person really wants to do this too. So let's run together. Or this is more your speed. Awesome. Like this is a great coach to connect with. So we all kind of pursue our own visions, but we all still support each other wherever we are. As your coach, I will meet you where you are. I will match your effort. I think we all have a pretty good understanding that we will meet each other's efforts or match each other's efforts. And, I'm very open and honest with my coaches. I don't always do everything that I intend to do every single day, but I give it my all and I give it my best. And at the end of the day, when I lay my head down on the pillow, did I do my best today? Yeah, I did. And if not, well, you know what? Tomorrow is a new day. But the support and love that we have for each other in this community, I think is pretty dang incredible. If you are an all-in coach, I will tell you, there's no pressure from our team to say, oh my gosh, why are you not doing this, this, and this? I think that, a lot of times we see other opportunities or things like that, you're required to do all of these things if you want to get this goal. We'll give you guidance and we'll show you exactly what it takes to get to certain goals. But those efforts are completely up to you. We have amazing trainings. We have amazing resources. We have amazing tools and techniques and scripts and all of the things that you could possibly imagine needing. But it comes down to every individual person and you doing the work. And if you want the things and you do the things, then you will achieve the things. Yeah, sometimes it's challenging, but so is every single job. It comes with challenges. It comes with ups, it comes with downs. I think the ups that come from this business come from the form of, victories that we see our clients achieve in our accountability groups, the things that we achieve together within our team, the accomplishments that we have through income, through our own personal fitness goals. There's just so many amazing things about it. I could probably talk for another hour about all of this, but I'm going to hand it over to Sarah. Do you want to just chat for a little bit?
Sure. All right. Hi guys, I am Sarah Jacobson. I am a lifetime diamond coach. This is my second year coaching, so about 2.5 years. I work full time. So the way I coach looks a lot differently than the way Ashley coaches, because I work full time. And so this is 100% a job that you can do part-time. It is 100% a job that you can do full-time in part-time time, if that makes sense. I feel, can everyone hear me? Because I'm like delayed on my end. So I am watching myself in slow motion. But as long as you all can hear me, I am stellar. So I give this business my all 90% of the time. There are days that it just doesn't get done, and that's okay with me. Just like Ashley said, I laid my head on the pillow last night, and I knew that I gave it what I could. I gave my family every ounce of me, and I worked my full-time job. So my job is a teacher, and so what it looks like to be a full-time coach in the summer when I'm off is very different than what it looks like to be a full-time coach when I'm working from 7 o'clock in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon. I do a lot at lunch. Today I went into my car and did a quick video. But it's what I want to do. And I think that's so different. Like, they always say, like, you don't work a day in your life if you love what you're doing. And I think that's so important because this business, it drives me and it drives my soul. And every day I'm excited to come home and hop on and work again and to share this opportunity with everyone around me, because I feel like I would be doing an injustice to them if I wasn't sharing what this business and what this community has given to me. And I think if you drive yourself as a new coach with that mission of just sharing and inviting, it's super easy. Are you going to have hard days? Yes, just like you do in your normal job. Are you going to have days that you go, man, I don't know if I did that right, or I don't feel like maybe I gave someone the right answer? It's okay. Like, it happens. We are all here as a community and we support each other. And I think what's really neat about this community is we are all from everywhere, from all walks of life. But a lot of us are moms and we're supporting each other. This was my job, my part-time job, that I could feel like I was giving something extra back to my family. My husband is a police officer, and he works 12-hour shifts. So he doesn't work every day. So on his days off, he works another job. He works a security job. So here he is working 2 jobs, giving that little extra to our family so we can go on nice vacations, so we can afford for our son to play travel hockey, so my daughter can be on a swim team without having to break the bank. And here I was not feeling like I was giving enough. I'm a mom. I'm the one home with the kids. I can't go anywhere. I can't work an extra job. But for some reason, I felt like I needed to give more. And so this was my answer. I didn't want to be a product seller. And I think that was really important for me. I didn't want to sell purses. I didn't want to sell jewelry. I didn't want to sell makeup, because to me, that didn't drive my soul. That wasn't something that I loved. So I needed to find something that I loved. Kelly, who just hopped off, was my college roommate. And I saw her on Facebook, on social media, just like we've all probably watched each other at one point or another. And I was like, I just need to do something for myself. Like, I was at my rope's end, and she asked me for 6 months before I said yes. So I was that person. I was that person that you keep inviting over and over again that said no over and over again for 6 months. And then I finally said yes. And then once I said yes, I was all in. So I think that's important to know as you go forward in this. It is yours. It is your business. You are a CEO of your business. You make it whatever you want. If you want to work an hour a day, if you want to work 30 minutes a day, if you want to work 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at lunch, 10 minutes in the afternoon, and 10 minutes before bed, that's yours. You can do and make as big this position, this business as much as you want. And I think that's really important for you to know. And there's going to be days, like I said, that you make it and you make it great and you're 100%. And then there's going to be days that you go, today was a day, bless and release, tomorrow is a new day. And that's really important to know because it's your business and you're in charge of you. Nobody's telling you what to do. And we're here to guide you and we're here to help you and in this amazing team. But no one's telling you you have to work. You do it because you want to do it. And I think that's what I love most about this. All right. That's all I had. And Amanda is no longer in her. There she is. She's back. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Sarah. That was really good. Actually, I'm motivated by Sarah every day, not gonna lie, mostly because she's always up before I am and pretty much like storying and being like, get up and go work out. So if this community is for something other than this business, is gonna get your butt out of bed.
That's probably because Sarah goes to bed at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's already past my bedtime.
I mean, and then I think I storied the other night, we were still up watching baseball at like 11. And so that 4:45 goes off and I'm dragging my butt out of bed. Luckily, there's going to be somebody on your team probably already awake. So I'm Amanda. I've been a coach for about a year and a half. So not a super long time, but I also, I work full time as an accountant. So I also, just like Sarah, have to find pockets of my day to work my business because it's life, right? Like if you want something new in life, you've got to do something that you're not currently doing. So you guys, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that it's an easy business because this business isn't always easy. It's very hard, but it's as fun as you make it. So you can either look at it as, oh shit, like I've got to run on 5. Oh, are we allowed to cuss on this? Oh, I'm sorry. I already blew it. So yes, like there are days when I'm running on like 5 hours of sleep and I just like draw it back to like, I've been a mom before and went through that new mom stage. Like you'll be okay and it's going to be worth it. Like if you want to give it 110% now, you're not going to be in the same place as 5 years from now. Like this business is going to be what you make it. So you can either join it and you can go like half, or you can join it and you can go like full in. Like, I don't know a word that I want to replace with the phrase that I'm thinking, but you know what I'm thinking if you've ever watched me. Say balls to the wall. So sorry, I'm going to try and keep this like a clean version for anyone that wants to share it as well. So if you're following me and I've invited you here, you kind of already know where I'm at. So I'm really controlling myself right now. But you guys, I think Ashley asked me, my coach Ashley asked me for like 6 months at least. And I'm like, no, like I don't need to be a coach. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. And she's like, you're already doing it. You're sharing your life with others and you're inspiring others to do things. So this business, you can look at it as something really difficult because you don't know what you're doing. Well, guess what? You didn't know your job before you started either. You didn't know how to ride a bike before you started either. You didn't know how to do something before you learned how to do it. So if you never take the chance to learn it, where are you going to end up in 5 years? Are you going to be sitting in the same place you are now? Or are you going to be looking at leaders like Ashley? She is my leader. And that woman kicks butt every day. And you know what? If I want to be where she's at, I've got to do the things that she does. But when you join this team, you're not doing it alone. You're not expected to get to a certain level on your own. There's training everywhere. There's all the things are always available to you. And this community of women, you've got accountants, you've got nurses, you've got stay-at-home moms, you've got dog moms, you've got people that are in school. You have so many different variety of people that you can lean into. You might not always vibe with someone, but I guarantee there's going to be someone else that you will. And that's who you can partner up with and you're going to find success with. And you might find it like really weird at first because you've never met these people. And then you're going to drive to their house and you're going to be like, well, this is really creepy. Like, but they're going to be your family. Like once you join our team, you're not going to be alone. Like kind of like when you have a kid, like you never pee alone either. Like you're probably not even going to pee without a message going off or without seeing one of us showing up somewhere. You're just not going to be alone. It's kind of weird, but that's just like the bond that we create, you guys. So if you've been thinking about it and you've been wondering, yeah, like Julie said, they're going to be your real friends. You guys, more than half people on this call right now, I've never met in person, but I tell them all of my intimate things. Like, I know it seems really weird for you thinking about joining this team, but I can guarantee you they're going to be like your sisters. It's going to be a community and you're going to get sucked in like a little glue minion thing. You guys, this company, they treat you like family. I work for a company that doesn't treat you like family. I work for a company that doesn't actually physically care if I'm there as long as I'm making them money. This team, we want you here and we want you present. And if not, we're going to be like, what is wrong? Are you okay? What's going on in your life? And how can we be there for you and pray for you? What can we do? Do we need to fly 1,000 miles across like the country to go be with you if something is wrong? Because I guarantee you, most of these women in here, without a doubt, would book a plane ticket tomorrow if they absolutely had to come see you for some reason. That's the kind of family that you are joining. So if that's something you're missing, take a look at that, because we're not here for the business. We're not here to sell. And to be honest, I hate that freaking word. You're just here to share your journey and to inspire others, because all of us have been in a dark place and this has been something that's pulled us out. Or all of us have been in like a financial struggle. And yeah, we work really freaking hard. We put hours in the pockets of the time so that we can live the lifestyle that we are dreaming about in 5 years. So you guys, just know that when you join, you're not going to be alone. It might be really weird. You might feel weird at first, but then it's going to be like a family that you're not going to be able to pull out of, because we're always going to be pushing you to be better than you are today. And I think that's the kind of family that you need. They're not going to judge you. They're not going to call you out when they think something's wrong. They're genuinely concerned about you. And that is what a lot of women are missing. And I was one of them. So I will gloat about this the entire time to anybody that will listen. And I know, like, if you join us, you're going to feel the same way. We're just not the selling team. We're the family team. And that's just the way it is. Some of us cuss and some of us don't. And some of us can keep it together and some of us can't. But I really hope that if you are on here for one of us, that you reach out and just ask the questions, learn something new, and join us. And I don't even know where I was going with this, except learn that you can be appreciated in the company that you're with, and you're not stuck where you're at. You're not stuck working for someone else the rest of your life. You're not stuck in that financial situation. You can work out of it and you can create the community that you really want. The community that's going to be there for you. Just look at all these faces on here. They're all here for you, for the person that is listening to this call. We are all here to tell you that we are excited to add you to our team. We're excited to show you and to teach you exactly what you need to do to find that freedom. So I really don't know where I was going. I lost it all. I'm not sure who else was wanting. I don't really know the outline of this.
We don't really have an outline. We just roll with it. Does anyone else want to say anything? Does anyone have any questions?
Rhiannon, awesome.
Yeah. Go, girl.
All right. Tell me if it starts to get noisy in here because there's a lot going on here. Okay, so I'm Rhiannon. I joined this community, I don't know, maybe like 6 weeks ago, something like that. I was watching Amanda for a long time, not in a creepy way though. But, you know, she was just so inspiring, you know, just the stuff that she was posting, how she, you know, she got up every day and just showed up for herself and, you know, for others. You know, really kind of after a while, I just kind of gave in after another, you know, message from her, and I joined, and it was probably the best decision I've ever made. I had recently moved down to Texas, so I lost like that community that I had back in New Jersey because I lived there all my life. So I came down here with my kids, my animals, packed them all up in the Ford, and literally drove for 3 days. It was quite the experience, but I got down here and I had like my sister, and I didn't have anybody else. So having this community for me and showing up every day and knowing that, you know, these women are here every single day is just an amazing feeling. I mean, today I woke up and it seemed like a shit show. Oh, I too have a really bad mouth. So I had a really bad day this morning. I probably posted like one small thing, and then I got home, took a nap, fell asleep outside, and then I just decided, I was going on my Instagram and I saw Amanda, and I'm like, I have to get back on. Like, I just have to like hit the reset button, start over again. The day's not over, and I did it. So I felt so much better. You know, I had a little bit of a setback with my knee, and I still found ways though to like show up pretty much every day. You know, whether it was with the posting, you know, just as much as I possibly could, even if it wasn't the workouts and the way that I was doing it, I was still showing up. And, you know, honestly, my true passion is nutrition. That's what I do outside of here. So I truly, truly love it. And I just want to like share everything that I've learned so far with as many people as possible, as corny as it might sound. But I really do, because I truly, truly love it. I love the community. I love everything that it's given me so far. I think that's really it. I don't know. Kind of just said it all really quick. And I've set goals for myself. You know, I'm on my way to reaching them. I can see every day that, you know, it's getting easier for me, and it's not a struggle for me to post online anymore. You know, that first post, you know, I was scared. I really didn't want to do it, but I did it. I got out there. So it's coming easier for me. I have those, you know, pockets of time in between, you know, because I'm a dietitian outside of here. So I do that. I love it. But this is really what I want to do full time. You know, I love doing it. So if I can still, you know, do the nutrition part and the fitness part and do it from home, it's kind of a win-win for me. So my house is getting noisy though. One of my dogs is biting my daughter. So I'm going to turn it over to somebody else. So whoever else wants to go, I'm just going to mute myself, but.
And now you can see that what you are attracts the people to you, because I clearly can't keep it together. And then Rhiannon just goes right after me. We have no filter.
Your vibe attracts your tribe. Yeah. Anybody else want to chime in or have any questions or anything? All right. Well, it's 8:30, so I will just close out. If you have any questions, though, don't hesitate to post in the group. Reach out to me, the coach that invited you here. We are, I mean, obviously you can tell we're an open book, and we will just tell you about anything that you want to know. But you know, I will say, like, my 5-year mark this year was a pretty big milestone for me. If you followed my story, if you know anything about me, I had a really, really challenging year, physically, like with my health, and my goals at the beginning of the year, were very big and, you know, sparkly and glittery. And then my, middle of this year came kind of with a vengeance and was very challenging. And I got to a point where I was like, you know what, I just need to stay afloat. I just need to survive. And I leaned in and I struggled and I cried and I had some hard moments. But I wouldn't be here today without this amazing team, without the coaching community. You know, truth be told, like, because I became a coach, I became a lot more in tune with my body and could tell when things weren't working right. And I mean, as cliche as it sounds, like, becoming a coach has changed and saved my life in so many ways. And I am so unbelievably grateful for every little ounce of everything that has come with it. These women, this team, the simplicity of working out at home and not having to cart my kids 2 hours to and from the gym, the better health and nutrition, Yeah, sure, the income, that's been a wonderful little side perk, but it wasn't why I was here in the first place. But it certainly can be what you make it. It certainly can be the thing that changes your narrative and creates those big, bold dreams that you've always had for yourself. Thanks everyone again for taking the time out of your night, taking the time away from your family to be here, to listen, to join in, to share all of that stuff. I'll save the recording posted in the group, and you guys have a wonderful night. Bye guys.